explorers, it's your adventure podcast hostess with the mostest, Katie Staples. I'm going to share my travel stories, tips, and tricks for exploring and creating unforgettable experiences and memories. Find me on Instagram at the.great.escape.podcast so you can follow along and I can hear from you. Welcome to the next episode of The Great Escape. Today is all about food. I don't know about you, but your girl can eat. And when I go camping, I like to switch it up and do something fun I don't do at home. So here are 20 campfire recipes that you can enjoy too. First off, we're starting with the most important meal of the day. That's right, let's go over some camping breakfasts of champions. We're starting off with one of my favorites, eggs in a bag. This one's pretty easy. Bring a large pot of water to a boil over the campfire and take a sandwich-sized Ziploc bag and crack open some eggs. I like 2 eggs, and you pour them right in the sandwich baggie. Shake it up real good to mix the eggs, then add whatever toppings you like. Cheese, diced ham or bacon bits, tomato, peppers, onions, mushrooms, spinach, seasonings, whatever. Then shake it up real good and zip it tight, like hold it upside down to make sure it is super tight. It's not going to leak out. It also helps to not leave too much air in the bag. Then drop the bags in the pot for about 10 minutes. Use tongs to remove them from the water and then open up the baggie to make sure the middle is cooked. When it's done, empty your omelet onto a plate and enjoy. Pro tip, prep any toppings at home. Wash and dice your produce, cook your bacon and your ham, and then bring them in bags in the cooler. Okay, this one had me a little skeptical until I did it. Cinnamon rolls baked in a hollow orange peel. Just hear me out. Cut an orange in half and then juice it, scoop out the inside and eat it, whatever. Just salvage the semicircle peel. Then pop in a cinnamon roll, wrap it in tinfoil, and bake 10 to 15 minutes, depending how close to the flame you are and how done you like your cinnamon roll. Then remove it from the foil and drizzle with icing. Voila. Breakfast number 3. Most mornings at home, I make myself a ham and cheese omelet. When I'm camping, I don't bring my good pans and spatula, so I settle for an egg scramble. It gets all messed up. So whenever I'm with someone, usually they take some of my egg scramble and do a breakfast burrito. Put your eggs and toppings in a tortilla, add some cheese, some salsa, veggies, maybe some sour cream. Boom, campfire breakfast burrito. Now, when I camp in the RV, I don't make bacon because I heard that the smell can linger for a long time inside the motorhome. So when I cook over a fire outside, I definitely include bacon whenever I can. I've done everything from bacon in a pan to bacon wrapped around a stick to bacon skewered, kind of like a kebab. This is going to take a little while to cook. So I'd recommend being able to lay your skewer down instead of holding it up for 20 plus minutes. Okay, this last breakfast is a little fancy. It is French toast casserole. Cube some bread, and the staler the better here, and place it in either a tinfoil packet or a Dutch oven. Then combine in a bowl your French toast ingredients, the eggs, vanilla, milk, sugar, and cinnamon, and pour it over the bread cubes. Stir them a bit so each piece soaks it up. Then cover and bake for 45 to 60 minutes or until the center is firm. Then top with powdered sugar or berries and enjoy. Okay, time for lunch and dinner. One of my favorites is tacos in a bag, or you may have heard it called walking tacos. Get bags of Fritos or Doritos and not the little snack sized ones and not the big ones either. Get the medium ones. They're 3.5 ounces. Now, in a pan, brown your ground beef and drain the fat. While it cooks, eat a handful of the chips to make room in the bag. Then add the ground beef and all your toppings, like anything you put on tacos: cheese, sour cream, guac, tomatoes, onions. Give it a quick shake and grab a fork. Number 2 is the campfire take on the Philly cheesesteak. Take a loaf of French bread, slice the bread into half-inch thick slices, just not all the way through, down to the bottom. And then add garlic butter between each slice with some sauteed peppers and onions, and then a few slices of roast beef and provolone cheese. Wrap it all in aluminum foil, and then let it sit beside or above the campfire for about 20 minutes, rotating it every 5 minutes. Pro tip, spray the aluminum foil with cooking spray first so nothing sticks. Keeping with the full theme, let's talk taters. You probably make regular baked potatoes at home, so let's mix this up. Slice or cube the potatoes, spray the full packet with cooking spray, and add whatever flavors and seasoning you'd like. You can add some other veggies and Italian seasoning. You can add garlic salt and Parmesan cheese. You can do onion and rosemary, or do ranch seasoning packets. After about 30 minutes on hot coals, check for doneness and add cheese if you'd like. All right, let's talk meat on a stick. Yeah, you could do a regular hot dog over the fire, or, hear me out, wrap that baby in crescent roll dough and get you a campfire pig in a blanket. Or if you're looking for protein times two, wrap it in bacon. A crescent roll wrapped hot dog gets 10 to 15 minutes over the fire, and a bacon wrapped hot dog gets closer to 20. While we're skewering meat, let's talk kebabs. There are so many different kebab recipes out there. I recommend prepping any veggies before your trip and make bags of marinades at home. So all you do at the campsite is pop the meat in the baggie for about 20 minutes or so. Maybe you're feeling tropical and you do some pineapple, chicken, and onions, or tzatziki chicken with tomatoes, zucchini, and red onion, or beef potatoes and carrots, or beef onions, mushrooms, and peppers. Go Cajun and do andouille sausage, shrimp, and corn. Or for that vegetarian friend that always tags along, do ratatouille with zucchini, squash, and eggplant. Okay, back to foil packets. These are easy and have different flavor combos to try out as well. I'm talking about sausage and potato foil packets. Do kielbasa, red potatoes, and green beans, or andouille sausage, red potatoes, Cajun seasoning, and corn. Toss in peppers and onions and lots of black pepper. Remember, spray your foil packet really well with cooking spray beforehand. Cook for about 30 minutes just outside the fire, rotating every 5 to 10 minutes. Lunch dinner number 7. I personally love a good Lunchables pizza. Nothing brings me back to my childhood like squeezing tomato sauce onto a round piece of cardboard and getting cheese everywhere while I sprinkle it on top. And yet now you can make a grown-up campfire version of that. Get you a pie iron and place the bottom half of an English muffin in. Top with tomato sauce, cheese, veggies, mushrooms, whatever you like, as long as it's not pineapple. And then the other half of the muffin and cook it in the pie iron over the fire for 5 to 6 minutes, flipping halfway through. Back to foil packets to wrap up lunches and dinners. Number 8, let's talk cheese fries. First of all, if you're camping with someone who doesn't like cheese fries, I suggest you evaluate if they get another future invitation. These are super easy to customize. Top them with chili, ranch seasoning, bacon, scallions, jalapenos, beef, queso, pico de gallo, whatever. Literally anything can go on cheese fries. Just don't forget the ranch dressing to dip it in because we all know that that is the best condiment in the world. And if you don't agree, you're wrong. Number 9 is salmon foil packets. Toss in your salmon, either skin on or off, into a foil packet, and you can add lemon and butter, or garlic and rosemary, or throw in some asparagus as well. Cook for about 20 minutes and check for doneness. Last and not least is quesadillas. Again, super easy to customize if everyone with you is looking for something a little different. Keep it simple with cheeses or add protein, either chicken or beef, shrimp, lamb, venison. Just make sure that the proteins are cooked beforehand. Then add in any veggies, wrap in foil, and heat for about 10 minutes. Okay, it is time for the best meal of the day, dessert. First up, here's a fun twist on the traditional s'more. Look, the classic chocolate bar, marshmallow, graham cracker combo, it's great. And let's spice it up. Who needs graham crackers when you can use Samoa's, baby, or any cookie really? Instead of the chocolate bar, throw in a Reese's cup or a Twix. Add Nutella or peanut butter or candied bacon. Fancy s'mores for the win. When you hear the term Dutch oven, do you think desserts? Well, I trust you will after you hear about all these fun options. A Dutch oven is a wide, fairly shallow, very heavy duty pot with a tight fitting lid. If you can make it in your oven at home, you can make it over a campfire in one of these bad boys. You got cobblers, all the cobblers, peach, apple, blackberry, blueberry, schnozberry. You got brownies, pies, cakes. Take the core out of an apple and add some brown sugar and butter or granola and raisins and make baked apples. Nom nom. Because we haven't talked about aluminum foil enough today, dessert number 3 is a banana boat. I've seen people do these with and without the banana peel on. In a piece of foil, top a banana with fun stuff like mini marshmallows, chocolate or peanut butter chips, coconut flakes, you name it. Then wrap it up and check after 5 minutes to see if everything got nice and gooey. Then eat it out of the foil with a spoon. Or if warm bananas aren't your thing, campfire cones are great. Start with your aluminum foil, add an ice cream cone and fill it with marshmallows, sprinkles, chocolate chips, berries, M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, Nutella, go nuts. Wrap and place by the fire for about 5 minutes. If you leave it positioned right, you should be able to unwrap the foil and eat it mess-free like an ice cream cone. All right, people, we are down to our last recipe for the day. Drum roll, please. Brownies in oranges. That's right. You were so excited to make cinnamon rolls for breakfast in these things that we gave you a dessert too. Take your hollowed orange peel and add brownie batter. Wrap it in foil and bake it near the fire for 20 to 25 minutes. Unwrap and enjoy with a spoon straight from the orange peel. It locks in moisture and protects the batter from burning at all. There you have it, 20 of my favorite campfire recipes. What are your favorite campfire meals? Send me your pictures. Find me on Instagram at the.great.escape.podcast and send me a message. And don't forget to hit subscribe so that you can follow along and dream big for your journeys on the Great Escape. See you next time, adventurers.